Today I'm going to show you some effective ways to completely unlock your whole back in the comfort of your home. Hi, Dr. Malka here, your chiropractor and acupuncturist practicing in Los Angeles, California. The first full back stretch is going to be done lying face down. Put your hands in a cactus position. Bring the knees up to a 90-degree level and then just drop them over to the side. And try when you drop them that you keep the knees stacked on top of each other. And then turn the head in the opposite direction. To create a little more intensity with this stretch, you can bring the arm up and bring it across the body and trying to reach this other arm, maybe and grip this other arm and pull the upper back to the opposite direction of the knees in the low area. And you can hold this for 30 seconds to a minute. Make sure while you're doing this that this shoulder doesn't lift up either. You want to keep that shoulder nice and planted on the floor or the bed. And just hold and breathe. You can feel this one in the neck, the mid-back or thoracic spine, all the way down to the low back and even into the buttocks. And let's switch. Cactus arms, come up to center, drop it all the way down to the other side. And if this is enough stretch for you, that's fine. You can just rest here, turning the head into the opposite direction. But if you feel like you can get a little more of a stretch and incorporate the mid-back, bring this arm up and across the spine, holding on to the opposite arm. And just relaxing here, resting, taking nice deep breaths, and relax into the stretch. And you can repeat these stretches 3 times for 30 seconds to a minute. The next stretch is child's pose. So sitting on your heels, bring your legs about 1.5 feet apart, and then drop forward with your arms reaching out as far as you can, making sure though not to lift the buttocks. You want to keep that buttocks down. And feel that stretch along the whole spine. And then to stretch the side of the spine, you can reach over to one side and hold it like so. And you can feel that stretch all along the side of that spine. And hold this for 30 seconds to a minute. And then slowly come back to the center. And then continue to the other side. Going as far as you can without lifting the buttocks up off the heels. And again, hold this for 30 seconds to a minute. And then come back to center. The next way to unlock the full spine is a cat-cow stretch. This is a yoga stretch. It could be done on your hands and knees. I'm going to do it on the edge of a chair. And go ahead and bring your arms up and back, arching your head back, arching your low back. And then come down into a nice tight little ball. Giving yourself a big hug, dropping your chin down, curling your low back. And then do it again. Let's do this with breathing this time. Breathe in, arching the low back, arching the mid back and the neck. And then drop down, breathing out, giving yourself a big hug, curling up to a little ball and tucking your chin. Once again, breathe in, bringing your head back, arching your low back and your upper back. And breathe out. Come into a nice little ball. Give yourself a hug. You love yourself. Tuck your chin. Curl down. Well, let's do this one more time. Breathe in. Arching, head back. And then come down. Give yourself a hug. Bring your head down. Curl into a nice tight ball. Do this again, breathing in. Opening up the chest, bringing the neck back, arching the low back, arching the upper back. And breathe out, giving yourself a hug. What a great way to start the day. And then coming up, arching the back, the head, the mid-back, and come down, giving yourself a hug and rolling into a tight little ball. The final stretch we're going to do in this video is stretching a muscle that's overlooked, which is a low back muscle that attaches to the front of the spine. It's called the iliopsoas. And to stretch this muscle, we want to get into a lunging stretch. This lunging stretch could be done standing or sitting. I'm going to do it sitting today. So the back leg is going to be as straight as possible. You're going to bring your arms up in the air like so. And you should be able to feel the stretch right up in this area, the front of the spine and the abdominals. And let's continue to the other side, dropping to the edge of the chair, leg back, arms in the air. And this stretch is really important. Part of the reason why I'm showing it on the chair, although you can do it standing like I said, is if you're at the office and you're sitting a lot at work, this muscle can become very tight. And hold it for 30 seconds to a minute. And you can repeat this each side 3 times. So if you benefited from this video, please subscribe, like, and if you have any questions or comments, please put them below and I'll do my best to answer them. We will be launching a new YouTube video every Wednesday and Friday at 3 p.m. and I'll be available for any questions you have or suggestions for future videos.